Gaming. Our Blue Terran player, it is MaSa on an absolute killing spree right now. So MaSa doing pretty darn good for himself up until now, and looking as though he's going to build his first depot on this high ground, which is something he has done previously, so interested to see. I do wonder why exactly that is. I wonder if it's just to... last time he built it right here. I wonder if it's just... yeah, just wants the high ground vision, just in case a Protoss proxies something up here. I'm not too sure. Either way, quite interesting. As in the upper right corner of the map, we have our green Protoss player from Team Extreme Supremacy. It is Believe. Alright guys, so how's everyone doing in the chat? Thank you anyone who's been hitting follow in the last couple of hours or so while we've been live today. We do have one more match after this tonight, in 4 hours time, so it's a little way away. MaSa versus Team Gravity. I imagine we're probably going to be best to turn the stream off. I could put some rebroadcasts on if you guys want. We could definitely do that if you guys would like, but you'll have to let me know. So if you guys would like some rebroadcasts after this, we can definitely do that. I'm trying to think what games I've got. I don't know if I've got that many games though, that's the problem, like that many recent games that are already kind of cut up, because I don't really want to rebroadcast with breaks in it. I've got some of the older matches as well though, but 4 hours is a lot of time to kill, unless Believe is going to reverse all kill, and then we've only got 3 hours. So yeah, let me know guys, I'll try, because I can definitely set something up if you guys would like. Otherwise we'll probably just take the stream off and come back a little while later, and come back and cast MaSa versus Team Gravity at 2 AM CET, which will be fun. So let us know what you think, let us know what you guys would like to see. As at the top side of the map right now we do have a pylon coming in for Believe from Team Extreme Supremacy. And immediately hear this SCV. Maybe a little bit suspicious because there's only a single pylon in his base. So immediately MaSa probably thinking, well, what is going on here? This is, yeah, it is definitely a little bit weird, so we shall see as Probe just moved backwards and forwards here and waiting to see what he's going to put down. Twilight Council, no real surprise there. Honestly, I mean, as this Mothership Core, as the Stalker comes out, and Mothership Core should be coming out soon, I'm just going to have to control a little bit against this Reaper for a while and pull in a lot of probes here. As one very damaged probe gets into the assimilator, a second probe goes down as well though. And a lot of lost mining time from that as Stalker comes in now. I'm going to try and chase this Reaper back. Only 2 shots on it though, and that's not going to be enough to take it down. As I'm intrigued, is it a Twilight Council for Blink or is it a Twilight Council for Dark Shrine? Because it could be either or at this point. I mean, Blink is very good on this map, and it is going to be Blink, Chronoburst not, so one base Blink is going to be the call of play. And the second Reaper is really interesting from MaSa. I mean, we barely ever see more than one Reaper in TVP, and of course we saw him play against Freya early and he proxied the racks, and that made sense to go for more than one Reaper, but here, does it make as much sense? It's a little bit weird, it's a little bit different, so intrigued to see where this goes for him, as he's adding on a turret already, bunker coming up at the front. He's looking as though he's going to be pretty safe in this scenario. Does he not have an engineer, command center yet? No, wow. So he's delayed a lot to be able to prepare against this. I mean, the engineering bay is coming in very, very early on. Now, you know, the thing is, I said this about this map the other day, that it takes so long to scout all of the corners of it. And, you know, it's going to be really hard to actually find a proxy out on the map. So I guess what he's going to try and do is confirm it's not, trying to confirm it's not a, oh, is he going up here now? Okay, so he is going to find it. He's going to see it's Blink. 2 extra gateways being added on right now, as well as that Mothership Core. As he is going to find it, so that should be able to finish before the pylon gets killed here. Even if a second Reaper comes across, I mean, it's only 30 seconds away of Chrono Boost, so this should be able to finish. Maybe if the second Reaper was closer, maybe if he'd seen it ever so slightly sooner. Maybe it does go down. Does this really die before? Does this really die? I mean, there's a Stalker here as well, so no. Okay, the Stalker saves it. So you're right. Okay, so we're going to have pylons coming up here, and I mean, the Blink play is about to be real. Second rack's added on a tech lab on the way, a third barrack's been added on too. I mean, the one problem right now for MaSa really is that he delayed so much to get the engineering bay and to get the second Reaper that it delayed his barracks, and so he doesn't have as many units as you might usually have. Third bunker coming up as well, trying to cover all of the possible access points here. As a single probe taking a couple of shots from the Marines in this bunker. 3 Stalkers being warped in, up to 5 in total now, and he's going to blink up here and kill off this first bunker, which is trying to come down. SCV's being pulled, and MaSa, is he going to have enough to deal with this? Because, I mean, he did spot this fairly late, and again, I feel as though, oh, well, killing the first Stalker is pretty nice here. These Stalkers going to continue fighting, actually, instead of blinking away, and now they're going to turn around and start blinking down out of this base. There's another Stalker going down and taking quite a bit of damage, but blinking up with the rest of these Stalkers now once again. And now he's kind of fighting with only half his army because there's 3 Stalkers on the low ground which aren't doing anything at all. And these SCVs getting a bit of a surround, trying to help out, but is it going to be enough? I'm not sure if it is. I think there might just be a few too many Stalkers. And MaSa, well, if he wanted a all kill, he might be in a little bit of trouble now, because I think more Stalkers are going to keep on coming in, and I don't really see a way for him to hold this anymore. I mean, there's just so many Stalkers, and he doesn't really have anything at this point. A bunker with Marauder in it, going to get a couple of shots off, and he might be able to grab one more Stalker here. Concussive Shells has finished, but he gets another hit onto a Stalker there, but that's about it, as his Stalker's just moving backwards, and Marauder going to jump into that bunker. He was low on hit points. Going to lose a depot here, which isn't the end of the world. I mean, he's so far over the supply cap. Where's he going to go with his command center? He's just going to fly over here and just try and hold this position. I mean, he is mining off of his natural. Not with very much, though, because he's got most of his SCVs here on the bunker. But the thing is, like, usually as in TVP, like, you're waiting for something, you know, in this sort of scenario, you're usually waiting for something, which is for Stim to kick in, so you can, you know, deal with the all-in, and then you can move out, or Medivacs, for example. In this game, he is literally waiting for nothing. He hasn't got Stim started, he's not even mining gas anymore, as Marauder nearly going down, and again, we're just at this kind of critical number of Stalkers where there's just too many. And moving forwards here, I mean, MaSa can control as well as he likes to, but I just don't really see this being enough. And his Stalker goes down, and I mean, the bunker goes down over here. He's actually losing quite a few Stalkers over to this right-hand side, and I mean, again, MaSa is trying really hard to stay in this, and he is actually even on army supply. He's got +1 upgrade as well. Of course, Blink is just so good, and especially if he blinks a little bit better than he has been, it would definitely help him out a bunch, as so far it's been a little bit kind of, you know, losing a couple of Stalkers he could have maybe blinked away. So moving forwards here, these Stalkers going to come in and try and work down this barracks, and barracks going to get shot down pretty quickly, and no real surprise to that one is, I mean, yeah, I mean, without Stim, without Medivacs, MaSa isn't getting into any better of a position. Back at home, I mean, Believe has made a Nexus, is not really that important. MaSa says, sad face, I think he really wanted the wall kill, man. His main base drops over here. One base blink pretty good. His GG is called.